The next topic in climatology that we are going to discuss is thunderstorms. Thunderstorms are very important because these are natural disasters which are very, very difficult to predict. Their occurrence, the timing of occurrence, the exact location where they will occur is very difficult to predict. Take an example of a tropical cyclone. You know that when the cyclone is formed over the Indian Ocean, say Bay of Bengal, the satellites and the forecasting agencies like IMD and all, they capture that cyclone. News show us the satellite images. Governments get data from these experts when the cyclone, where the cyclone is supposed to move, when it is supposed to make a landfall, based on complex calculations. Government then notifies or communicates the information to the respective state governments. The respective state governments talk to their district collectors or the district authorities to prepare disaster plans for those, or prepare be ready with all their preparations for the disaster that is upcoming. So people are evacuated, relief measures are readied, everything is taken care of by the time the cyclone hits you. So you get enough time to prepare for something like tropical cyclone. What about thunderstorm? You remember the very heavy precipitation that occurred in Mumbai, right? The Mumbai floods, the Kedarnath disaster, the disaster in Leh before that, Chennai floods, right? So these thunderstorms do not give you time to prepare. They are extremely difficult to predict because in few minutes the situation changes and suddenly a thunderstorm develops and there is very heavy precipitation which is uncontrolled, right? And sudden flooding and disaster ensues, right? So thunderstorms. These thunderstorms, let us see what is this. A violent, short-lived weather disturbance that is almost always associated with lightning, thunder, dense cloud, heavy rain, hail, or strong gusty winds. क्या है ये? It's a violent, short-lived. थोड़ी देर का होता है, कुछ घंटे रहता है बस. But in that few hours, it gives you lightning, thunder. There are dense clouds. There is very heavy precipitation, rainfall, or hail. And strong gusty winds. A lot of destruction occurs because of the extreme amount of precipitation that occurs in few hours, right? There are three ingredients that must be present for a thunderstorm to occur. क्या होना चाहिए? Moisture, because without moisture, cloud and rain and all this will not occur. So you need moist winds. Second, instability. So atmospheric condition या weather condition ऐसे बनने चाहिए which favor instability. Now, what is the meaning of the term instability? What is atmospheric instability? नहीं, lightning नंतर आता है, बाद में आता है. Instability is what? Instability is what causes the wind to move vertically upwards. So when you say that wind is, the parcel of air is unstable, it will move vertically upwards. So these are the weather conditions which are conducive, supportive to the vertical movement of moist wind, right? Instability. And lifting, it is lifted up. So the air is lifted up. Clear? Air is lifted up. So there are three ingredients that must be present for a thunderstorm to occur: moisture, instability, and vertical uplifting. Thunderstorms have three stages in their life cycle, right? The thunderstorm passes through three stages, right? Or it has three stages of its life cycle. One, the developing stage. What is happening in the developing stage? These are very short. In the developing stage, these warm and moist winds are moving vertically upwards. So जो thunderstorm है, if that thunderstorm is in developing stage, the winds are moving vertically upwards, right? This may not result into precipitation immediately. उस स्टेज में बहुत बारिश नहीं होगा. Wind is moving vertically upwards. Cumulonimbus clouds are being formed, right? The mature stage. What is in the mature stage? Mature stage mein the wind is moving vertically upwards, but the earlier wind which has gone up and condensed, it is trying to come down. The moisture in the form of hail or the raindrops, they are going to come down. So there is mixing in this stage. क्या होता है आप सोचो, what is happening here? You can see warm, moist, updraft. So wind is moving vertically upwards, right? यहाँ पे there is lot of mixing that is occurring. So in the first stage, warm and moist air went vertically upwards, condensation हुआ, बादल बन गए. उसमें there are ice particles, there is water, right? In the second stage, when the size of this ice particles and water droplets becomes too large, they try to come down, and the wind from the ground, warm moist wind, is moving upwards. So there is a lot of mixing. क्या होगा इससे? The new moisture that has come up will condense further and further increase the size of this ice particles and water droplets. ये और बड़ा aggregation होता जाएगा, and in that stage you will get precipitation. बारिश होगा, right? Heavy precipitation. And the third stage is dissipating stage, जिसमें the cloud has lost most of the moisture. अभी सिर्फ there is cold, extremely cold wind which is brought down, क्योंकि there was violent upliftment of the cold air, right? Second stage में there is a lot of rainfall, so all the moisture is brought down, and in the third stage the wind that has been uplifted is brought down. Clear? Cold wind. So यहाँ पे you can see cold downdraft. The cold wind is brought down, right? It is possible to forecast broadly where and when thunderstorms are likely to form, but not exactly. Broadly बोला जा सकता है कि maybe अभी होता है ना कि पुणे में they give, or any particular city they give red alerts. There is possibility of formation of thunderstorm, but exactly कब होगा you can't say, right? So broad understanding is okay, but exact prediction is very difficult. Have you understood thunderstorm? Yes? So let us go ahead.